So hello everyone, in this video we are going to learn how to send notifications in Google Chat when new row is added in a shared Google Sheet. So this Google Sheet that we are talking about is a shared one and multiple team members can add new row and update the existing rows over there. And whenever that row is updated, then you want a notification on your Google Chat. So for this purpose, you can create a complete automation with the help of Pabbly Connect, where we will integrate these two applications. And here our trigger will be to new row added in Google Sheets and our action will be to send message via chat. Let us learn how to do that. So let us learn that how you can update your Google Chat space with any new update in your Google Sheet. Now the hack over here is that the Google Sheet is shared. The link of this Google Sheet is shared with multiple people like your team members, and whosoever creates a new row or updates this spreadsheet, then it will be notified in your Google Chat space. So let us quickly create this workflow by signing in into our automation software, so that we will reach this place where I can see all the applications provided to you by Pabbly. And we are going to use Pabbly Connect to create this automation. Click on Access Now, and that will take me to the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. Reaching here, you will be able to see a big blue button on your right side where it is written Create Workflow. Click on the button and give a suitable name to your workflow. I'm going to name it as Send Notification in Google Chat for New Row Added in Shared Google Sheet. Click on Create and then a blank workflow will be created for you, like you can see on your screen. You will be able to see Trigger and Action, the two major modules of Pabbly Connect on which the complete automation runs. Now before we start the workflow, I would like to remind you to open the applications which are supposed to be integrated for this automation. Like we have Google Sheet over here, and we will also keep our Google Chat open up so that you can connect both these applications with Pabbly Connect easily and also to make the required changes for this workflow. So let us begin. Now the trigger says when this happens and action says do this, which means that trigger will be the first application where the event will take place for the very first time. And when that happens, it will trigger the workflow. The workflow, which means starts running, and then the action application performs the assigned action over here. So like the trigger is Google Sheet, because once the row is added, a new row is added by any team member in this sheet, it will start to trigger the workflow, and the action application, which is Google Chat, will send a message that this sheet has been updated. Alright, so this is our action application and this is our trigger. Let us begin with the trigger event. It is new or updated spreadsheet row. Either a new row will be added or an existing row will be updated. Both these cases will work. Now once you select your trigger event, you will see that you have been provided a webhook URL over here by Pabbly Connect so that you can connect your trigger application and your Pabbly Connect. In such a way, this webhook URL is actually a link or a bridge between both those applications, and it will help us how, by following all these instructions given to us, we will learn how to integrate both the applications. We will copy it from here and paste it in our Google Sheets extensions. And once that happens, then every newly added row and that information related to that row will be sent here as a webhook response. Alright, so let us follow these instructions. First of all, let us fill in the first field over here, and I'm going to do it with another account, which means because it is a shared sheet, I will be doing it with a different team member's account over here. So this is the other account. See here, the cursor is already here. So I will write the title of my task, which is this. This is my description. The due date to do that is, I'm going to follow a specific format over here. And I will write the name of the editor, like who is updating this sheet over here. Alright, so I have filled this field over here. I'll go back to my original sheet. So here we are to the original sheet. Now we will learn how to add the webhook URL over here. First of all, go to extensions and go to add-ons. Get add-ons, and then it will take you to a dialog box where it will be written Google Workspace Marketplace. Here search for Pabbly Connect Webhooks. And this is the add-on you have to install. Once you install it, it will be easy for you to connect Google Sheets with Pabbly Connect. So like you can see, I've already installed. Once you're done with the installation, you will see it will appear in your extensions menu only. So go to initial setup from here, and now you can copy this webhook URL. Because in this initial setup, you have to paste this URL and then you have to enter the trigger column also. The trigger column is the last updated column. So we have the trigger column as D, which is the last updated column, because when this webhook URL will fetch all the details from this sheet, then column D is going to be the last column till where all the details are supposed to be fetched. Click on submit. You are saving these details. See, it says setup configured successfully. Then click on send test and it will send the recently created or added row over here. See, this data is sent. Close this, and then here you will see you will receive a response where you will get the trigger column, the title of the row, and then the spreadsheet name, and here we have the other details like the due date, the description, and the editor as well. Now if you want to make sure that every time a new row is added, then that data should be sent to the workflow over there. So go back to extensions and Pabbly Connect webhooks and check mark on send on event, which will make sure that whenever any new row is added or an existing row is updated, in that case, this all data will be sent to this workflow. All right, so we have received the data. Now, because it is a shared sheet, anybody with whom the link is there can make changes to this sheet. All right, so now we will proceed with our Google Chat Hangout. Choose over here, create a message, connect. And see, it is connected, but you have to make sure that which is the space you have to send the message to. So what you will do, you have to click here to learn better how to get this webhook URL, right? Click here and you will be taken to the Forum by Pabbly page, and reaching here, you will find all these instructions. You have to follow these instructions. First of all, you have to open Google Chat and then come to this drop down menu, and here you have to come to apps and integrations. Here is Manage Webhooks. Click on Manage Webhooks and you have to give a name to the new webhook you are creating. So I'm going to name it as Shared Sheet. And in this field where it is asking for avatar URL, you have to copy this one from here and paste it right here in your avatar URL. Okay, save. And when this webhook is saved, you see that this webhook URL is created. Copy this one and paste it in your workflow. This is your webhook URL, and to learn all these things, you can get the instructions here. All right, so now let us begin. We have to compose a message also for the same, a notification message. So I'm going to write it over here. First of all, I will give the name, colon, spreadsheet updated. And what is the updated over here? Updating details. So let me write the important details over here. Okay, so I've given the basic and important details over here, and the title is that this specific sheet is updated. All right, so I've composed this message. This is all about you. Whichever way you want to create this message, you can. If you want to add all the details of the spreadsheet, you can add all the details as well. Click on Save and Send Test Request, and then that specific space where you have integrated this, see, the message has just appeared in front of you. This is how we have composed the message. So every time this sheet will be updated, a message will be sent with the title and the due date and the name of the spreadsheet as well. So here, let us do a quick checkup also, that is this workflow working or not. Let me first close this one. This is how the workflow looks like, and let us update this one now. See, I have given the description and the title. I will give the due date right now. Okay, and now comes the editor section. This is my trigger column. The moment I complete this and press the enter key, which means that all the rows are updated and therefore the message will be drafted and sent. So here is the admin. Okay, enter, and it is updated. Let us go to our chat and we will receive the message. See, it is here. Title is sanction leaves and this is the due date we just now entered, which means that yes, this workflow runs. So this was the whole video. I hope this helped. Not just these applications, but you can integrate many other applications using Pabbly Connect. If you have any issue regarding Pabbly, you can email us at support@pabbly.com. You can ask your queries at forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any doubts regarding our pricing, then you can connect us through this given website. If you found this video helpful in any way, then make sure to share this with your friends and colleagues to make their life easier by creating automations. We will meet in the next video. Till then, do not forget to like our video and subscribe to our channel. Thank you.